Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Now, today we will be taking a short break from building our Sky Fortress because it's time to get equipped. But before today's episode, I did a couple of things. Well, actually I did 3 things if you count dying twice in caves. Firstly, I've been doing some mining. I've been down in this mine doing some strip mining, and I've been in the caves under our Sky Fortress to gather resources. So we've got more things ready to build these ginormous, wonderful structures that we've got coming up. And also, I need better armour and tools. And the other thing is I've been about in Stumbleton, increasing the size of the crop fields and gathering people together to do some trading with. And I've managed to trade myself up with quite a nice stockpile of emeralds. And in addition to that, well, we've got a new little friend here who I've managed to get a mending book on, and at a discount too. So to get this guy with the good mending deal, I had to play select turn over and over and over again until one of the villagers decided to be a librarian that provides a mending book. I then did a trade with them to lock that those trades into place and let him get attacked by a zombie. Now after I let him get attacked by a zombie, I cured him with a potion of weakness and the golden apple, and once he's cured, his trades are much better. So let's see what we've got here. So I've got a load of iron on me because I've been doing some trading and stuff. So we'll get rid of that soon. And I want to get some mending books. So come here, mate. Oh, hang on. I need some emeralds. Now, nearly all of these emeralds haven't come from mining. They've come from trading with the villagers around here, because there's quite a few villagers around here now. I've slapped down a number of extra beds over there, and they've reproduced all over the place. In fact, I think there's now 4 golems in this little village, so it's growing quite... Hello! It's growing quite well. So come over here, mate. We've got some trading to do. I would like a lot of your mending books. As many mending books as I can get. That's a bookshelf. I want to... Oh, I need books. Hang on a second. I do have some books prepared. There we go. I've got some books. Well, if I can actually get up there. There we go. Right, okay, excuse me. Hello, yes. I would like a mending book. Thank you. I'd like another mending book. I'd like another mending book. I would like another mending book. Right. So I need mending books for all of my armour. I need one for all of my tools. I've already got my bow, which won't have mending on, and I've got a fortune pick, but I want a silk touch pick. So that's the sword, the pick, the shovel, and the axe, plus the 4 for the items of armour. That's 8 sets of mending, and then we probably need 1 spare for an elytra or something, so we'll see how many we can get out of this guy. Well, I've ran out of emeralds now, and I haven't quite got 8, and he's 1 level off levelling up, so we'll see what that comes. I've got more emeralds here. So good job I did a lot of emerald trading between episodes. Come here, mate. Look, I've got some more trades. I want at least 1 more mending book. Now, before we go and get another mending book off this guy, he's just leveled up now. So what's he got? Depth Strider 3 and... Oh! 1 emerald for 1 book. That's really good. If I can get like a... Well, I've got a sugarcane farm going. If I can use cane to make pages and books and stuff, I can get emeralds for that. So that's really good. I will, though, however... Oh, the trade's gone down now. It's only 4 emeralds for a mending book. That is even better. Tell you what, we'll get a couple spare. There we go. Right, so, yes, I had to use a brewing station to be able to make that splash potion of weakness. We'll put those emeralds back. We'll scarper off with all the diamonds. And we'll leave the iron here for now. And we'll take the books with us, because we're going to go down to our enchanting area down in the spider spawner. Now, I have upgraded the spider spawner ever so slightly, and it works so much better now. All I did was made a small change to the way that the water flows. Originally, the water was just flowing from either side, but what I've done now is it's more from corners, so it pulls them away from all the walls and drops them straight in the trench. And nearly all of the spiders go straight down and stack up perfect now. So let's just come down into here. You can see that I've been inside there, so there's an access door. And we've got water flowing this way and that way now that we didn't have. So if we just nip downstairs, you can see that I've modified this slightly so I can see much better. You can see the spiders coming down, and there's not a lot of drops there because I took all the string. But they stack up here beautifully. They just come along, hit that slab, climb the wall, and just stay there. There's a little bit of stone over there as well, and they just sit in that gap, ready to be killed. Anyway, so this is where I've been doing all my enchanting. I'll put the spare books back. I'm level 41, so I'm just wondering actually what book I might be able to enchant. I did do a lot of book enchanting between episodes to try and get mending books, quick charge, protection, and efficiency. And we might need that protection enchantment, so I'll just get that. Okay, we got quick charge anyway. I'm not sure that's one that we're going to need, so we'll just store it for now. Okie dokie. Right, what we got then? So in this chest, we've got a number of items that need enchanting. And we'll get the armour in there as well. And I think that's everything. Because I've got my perfect fortune pick. And this is going to be my perfect silk touch pick. And we've got lots of levels. We're 39 levels. And we've got lots of useful books. So there's the silk touch for that. But first of all, let's craft that armour. So we're going to do it the quick way. We're going to go diamond legs. Yes. Boots. Yes. Helmet. Yes. Chest. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. So there we go. There's an achievement. Cover me with diamonds. Fantastic. We'll put the items in the chest. And I'll just pop the rest of the diamonds down here for now. If I forget where they are, they're down there. Nearly a stack of diamonds left. I got so many diamonds doing the strip mining and caving because of this fortune pick that we got a few episodes ago. Anyway, we've got about 8.3 billion mending books now, so that's really good. So we can say, well, mending on that, mending on that, mending on that, mending on everything. There we go. And we've got a couple spare. Let's see what we can do now to apply this to our tools and make the perfect stuff. We'll start with this sword. Now, if this sword has got hasn't got sharpness at all, that's sharpness 3, that's mending, and that... Oh, we've already got a mending there. So sharpness 3. I don't know how much that's going to cost to put on there, but we'll give it a go. So we'll just put our iron tool there for now. And I don't know if we've got any more sharpness books, so let's find out. So those spiders are a bit loud, aren't they? Look, see? Stop being noisy. You are ruining my video. Go away. So, if I stay back beyond this cobblestone, it should stop more from spawning, but the problem is I think there's still one in the tunnel. Yeah, there is. Don't know where it is. Stuck somewhere. There he is, just up there. Don't think I can... Oh, I can. Just got him. The problem is another one spawns just as I was... okay. Right, that's now empty. Hopefully it'll stay empty. Let's have a look. Ugh, more just came. Never mind, let's ignore that. Right, so we've got our awesome sword of awesomeness. Let's put mending on it. That's going to cost quite a lot. And we need anything. We're just checking for any sharpness. Oh, there's a sharpness 3. And there's a sharpness 1. And that's it. Okay, so if I can you combine sharpness 3s? This is where I start referencing the wiki a little bit, because I don't remember the maximum level of all the enchantments. So, Minecraft sharpness. Sharpness, here we go. Oh, can you only have sharpness or smite? That'll be interesting to see. Damage per hit. Weapons, axes, yep. Ah, right. Oh my goodness, okay, so it can go up to sharpness 5. So we may have to put some more sharpness on our sword at a later date. And it doesn't say it's mutually exclusive with any other things on there as well. So let's sort that out. So we've got a sharpness 3 here and a sharpness 3 there. If we merge them together, we get that sharpness 4. And if we put the sharpness 4 book on the sword, oh my goodness, it's going to cost 36 levels. I was worried about this in this episode. You're going to have to do a lot of XPing. Let's put those sharpness books back. Now, one way of getting it... Well, there's got several ways of getting XP. We can do some fishing. I can sit at my spider grinder. But I've got some furnaces which I've been at, and been furnacing at, but haven't taken any items out of. So maybe we can go there and see if we can get a lot of XP out of them. Also, most of the levels that I had at the beginning of the episode came from trading with the villagers. Nearly all of it. There we go. So we're just going to have a quick jaunt through the Nether. And we're going to head to the little workstation that we've got at the base of our fortress. Now, the... Oh. Okay, fair enough. Now, I have also given that a little upgrade. It was a bit small, a bit pokey. I didn't have enough storage. So I've spent a bit of time, expanded the little workstation. It's nothing permanent. It's just there so that we've got somewhere to work from whilst we're starting the fortress above. Now, the fortress above, it's going to have a landing room, a map room, a storage room, a workshop. It's going to have that tree house in a courtyard up there. All that sort of stuff. There we go. So this is the new expanded work zone. I'll just nip in the bed quickly before... Oh no, there's another pillager group. These guys keep coming over this hill. There must be something about them spawning around here, and I don't want to interact with them because I don't want to get the thing that means I can't then go back into the town. I've already dealt with 2 of them, as you can tell by the banners there. But I can grab a bit more food if I want. And what did I come over here for? Oh, right, okay, so these furnaces I've locked with levers so that the hoppers aren't taking the items out of them. We've got quite a few bits of stone and stuff. A lot of the things that I've gathered, like the obsidian and iron, I've kept in that chest. Will you guys be quiet? So let's see how many levels I get for taking this out. Okay, so I got 6 on that side, I think, and about 5 on that side. That's good. It's not the best. We're going to let these flow through in here, and we'll get out of here. They are just looking at me, though. They're not engaging. I'm surprised they're not shooting. Oh, no, now they're after me. No. Oh, my goodness. They're going to be waiting for me as I come out the portal next time. Oh. Oh, you can shoot through the portal. Okay. I just won't shoot the leader. Quick, get out, get out. Oh, he's gone. Wow. Okay, so you only get the status effect if you kill the leader. Alright, okay, so back to Stumbleton, where I need to do a bit of XP grinding, and then we'll be able to finish the first item for today, our trusty sword. Now, I want to name all of these things. I want to name the swords, the picks, give them cool names. But I don't want to do that. Well, I do. I kind of do want to do that, but I want to give you guys the opportunity to name my equipment. So put the name of the item that you want to give the name to along with your name. I'm hoping for things like things that are going to be really creative. For example, a pickaxe may be called the Pick of Destiny, after that. Was it a film or a song or both? I think it might have been just a film. And you know, all of that sort of stuff. There we go. Right, so, I was just about to say, I nearly fell in there, and then I did, but I think I can get out by doing some parkour off the top of this lectern. Yes, I can. Where I want to be back down my little hole down here. So that Skelly Farm, the spider farm is actually a lot better now, now that the spiders dropped down. Whilst I was in the caves, exploring and mining resources between episodes, I did find an abandoned mineshaft, but it was extremely boring. There was hardly anything in it. There was some chests, but they didn't have anything useful in. And what else? I can't remember what else now. Oh yeah, there was some spider spawners, but no two spider spawners were close enough so I could activate more than one at once. Ideally, what you want is a 3 or 4 spider spawner. That is going to be a really good XP farm. You get good rates off them. But I think once we've got the base of our Sky Fortress sorted out, we're going to have to put a mob farm at the top of it. A big tall tower with the mob farm at the very top. I think that's probably going to be one of the first things to get in, because then we can get loads of XP from killing all those mobs. Right, well, I'm going to stand here for a little while. We'll let some spiders come down the tunnel. In fact, standing there is one option, standing here is another. Actually allows them to come down. And, yeah, I will pick up all the XP, and we'll carry on with the upgrades. Well then, so it's been a little bit of time. So, well, it's actually the next day. I'm wearing different clothes. But we are back still down here with the spiders, and I've changed the kill room slightly. I've put a glass wall in, so you can see there are one or two that do get stuck for a little bit, but usually, mostly, you can get like 100, 200 or more. See, look, they even get out round and back through the water flow in this area here, and they go quite nicely. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that I moved the fish farm from down there to down here. So now the fish farm is where you can activate the spider spawner. Now I should have done this in the first place, and it wasn't much effort to move it, but I've done a bit of fishing, and we've also got all the bits and bobs we need to do the enchanting for. So let's have a look at the status of play, shall we speak? Shall we say? Let's just move some of these things out of the way. Now, these are all the fantastical gear that I've been making myself. Now, that's the bow that we already have, and that's the pick we already have, so we could probably put them back down here. I broke my sword, killing all these guys, and they've actually filled up this chest so much so that I've been turning some of the string into wool, just because I'm running out of room. But we've got a few bits left to do. What I've done is I've combined and condensed the books and some of the armour. So I've enchanted some of the armour with some bits, and then I've combined some books. Because I did a bit of research, and it turns out that to just get a piece of armour and keep slapping books on it is a relatively inefficient way of doing it. Because the bigger that thing gets, the more it costs to put one little bit more on. Whereas if you get 2 little things and put them together, and then get 2 other things and put them together, then get those 2 things and put them together, it's cheaper than just having one thing and keeping applying stuff to it. Well, that was the theory, and I didn't test it thoroughly, but it appears to be the case. I haven't used too many crazy levels. However, we now need some crazy levels to apply some of this stuff. So this one's the Aqua Affinity, so that's going to be for the helmet. Not sure what that is. That's an efficiency and mending. Efficiency and mending. What needs efficiency and mending? Or is it just mending? Don't know. We'll come back to that one. That one is Depth Strider and Mending, which we need for the boots. That one is... Oh, that's the wrong book. There we go. There we are. That one is just Protection, and I think that's just Protection 4. The only reason we're using that book. That book is Unbreaking 3 and Mending, and we need Unbreaking... Well, no, we don't need that. We need Mending on some of these, so... This shovel needs mending. And I think what we got is that axe needs mending. Now this pick's done, and this sword's done. So we've got sweeping edge, lubricating, unbreaking, knockback, mending, and sharpness on there. And this pick is my silk touch, mending, efficiency, and unbreaking pick. Good setup for them. And we've got unbreaking and efficiency there, with mending there. And then we've got efficiency there, and mending there. We need unbreaking. Ah, I think I'm missing something. Swap these two books over. That's right. And then these two, I don't think it matters. I think it's just protection. Yeah, we're just using them for protection. So they're the books we need on these things, and we need to apply them. Now, I've built up 24 levels through using the spider spawner and doing fishing. And also, the thing is, you get XP for killing the spiders. You get XP for doing the fishing. But then you get, like, fishing rods and bows, which you can come up and disenchant with the repair and disenchant. Was this the... What is that thing called? I can't remember now. It's the grindstone. Yes, the grindstone. Relatively new in Minecraft. Not very new. Relatively. So you get more XP from that. So let's do some combining then. So let's see. If I get this shovel, how many levels is it? That's going to cost 9 levels. That's going to give us our unbreaking, efficiency, and mending shovel. That is kind of the base set of what we want on that. Fantastic. And do we have enough levels to do this? 15! And we've got 15 levels. It's almost like I planned it, isn't it? So that's the shovel and the axe done. All we need to do now is get some more levels for these, and we'll have our full set. So it's back to fishing and spider killing. Poor guys. That one seems to be, like, actually stuck. I haven't seen one stuck properly like that before. You can just unstuck them. There we go. There's a couple up there that we can unstuck as well. Come on. There we go. Usually if you're stood here, the spiders do quite a good job of coming straight for you and get stuck less. They tend to get stuck more when you're walking around the rest of the area. It's a bit of XP that gets stuck in that hopper, but if you do a little jump, it pops out. So there we go. I'm going to stand on the edge here, activate that spawner that you can just see through the glass, and I will just get my rod. Lost my rod. There it is. And we'll do a bit more XP grinding until the next bit. With another 24 levels, that means that we can go ahead and do the next one. So the helmet is the next thing. This is the big one, costing a massive 24 levels. Protection, mending, aqua affinity, and respiration 3. Boom. That's that one done. Now we need a few more levels to do the last 3. So, if my calculations are correct, we should now have enough levels to finish this off. So, what we've got left, we've got 3 pieces of armour, 3 books. So we've got legs with mending on, and we're going to add protection on those. And that should give mending and protection legs at a cost of 6. And we've got a protection book and mending chest, which will give us another cost of 6 for the chest. And we've got protection boots with feather falling 4, mending, and depth strider. This one's going to be a bit more expensive. 20 levels for that. We now have no levels, but what we do have... Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, let's throw this stuff over here. We don't want this rubbish anymore. Don't need all that rubbish stuff. Don't need all that rubbish stuff. That's my... Let's swap that axe. No, we already swapped that axe around, so let's just put that with a pickaxe there. Bring in all the good bits. Oh. Yep. And bam! There we go. Oh, out with the iron and in with the diamond. And pretty much fully enchanted diamond as well. I think some of these items may be missing a little bit. I'm thinking maybe getting thorns on the chest plate. I'm not 100% sure about that. But we are now rocking and rolling. Oh, look at that. Feels good. This has been a needed upgrade for a while now. Let's just pick up any bits and bobs that are lying around. take them back with us, and we'll just, while we're here, fill our inventory up with some of the other mess that's going on. This is overflowing, so I'll take all the wool. And, oh my goodness, I'll take a bunch of spider's eyes until oh dear, yeah. Maybe need more chests there, we'll see. We'll head back up to the surface, see if there hasn't been an apocalypse while I've been down here for days. And see how everything okay? Everything looks good. Stumbleton's still in one piece. Couple of villagers on top of the on the local church. There's actually 2 churches in Stumbleton for some reason. My mending village is still there. So what I'll do at some point, instead of having him in this horrible cobblestone open prison, I'll build him a house. I'll build him his own little house. The only thing is it won't have a door. He'll be in quarantine for now because you are such a valuable little fella. I don't know what your trades are like now. 10 emeralds for a mending. That's not too bad. And I can trade a book for an emerald now. And I've got loads of books. So today has been a bit of fixing and doing. I can see that the farmers are starting to switch over to wheat, which is terrible. Keep trying to stop them from doing that because they don't grow the population with wheat. But this now should mean that I have less deaths and I'm able to do more stuff more efficiently and more quickly. So we should have an increase in the way that things are going to be going forward. Next episode, we'll be back to building the Sky Fortress. It needs a proper name, but for now it's going to be called the Sky Fortress. So we'll head from Stumbleton back over to the Sky Fortress, and we're going to do what I'm going to call the landing room. It's the room that you enter. So whether you fly into it or come up through the bubble elevator, it's the room that you're going to land in. We're going to have some sort of person item filter system up there because we've got items coming from the underground dungeon. That probably also needs a name. Lots of things need names. Put all your ideas for names down in the comments. We're going to do that landing room, and I'm going to try and make it nice and ornate and look good. So this is going to be probably one of the first builds that I do, which I'm going to try and make it look magnificent. And also, whatever size I think things should be, I'm going to try and double it, because I always build things too small. So we're going to have a nice big landing room where you'll be able to arrive and then choose whether you want to go this way or that way to go to the various different parts of the Sky Fortress. But that is going to be all for now. Bit of a getting stuff sorted episode, but I'm pretty pleased with the results, and it went really well. The spider farm that we put in back in episode, I think it was 3, worked a treat, and the villagers here, who are all now gathering, they're all gathering together at the well. So Stumbleton's really grown in population ever since I expanded the farm for the villagers, and there's loads of them now. I may have to put some more houses up. I mean, some of them are sleeping rough at the minute, and maybe I need a tent structure over there, but there we go. From me and the villagers of Stumbleton and the, I think, 4 golems we've got here now, it's goodbye for now. Thanks for watching, take care, ta-ra.